Hello everybody, this is Mr. Powell. I hope everybody's doing good and practicing safe social distancing and being careful and washing your hands. I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you everybody again. I hope this thing goes away and everybody stays healthy. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Today we're going to be going over thinking about our goals and setting a plan to make them. Um, So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna ask you, does anybody know what a goal is? Think in our head. What is a goal? If we don't know, Mr. Powell's gonna give an example. Okay, well I'm gonna ask you, what is an example of a goal? Eating 4 hot dogs or getting good grades all year? Or both? I'm gonna give you a second to sit there and think about it. Okay, so if you said one or the other, you're not too wrong. But if you said both, then you're right on track. Okay, so um, a short-term goal can be short as like something that you could get kind of done within a day. For instance, eating those 4 hot dogs, is that going to take you weeks or months to do? Probably not. You can maybe eat 4 hot dogs in a setting or maybe throughout the day, but typically we get a short-term goal done within a day. So eating 4 hot dogs is something we could do within a day. Getting good grades all year. Now is that going to take one day to do? Probably not. It's going to take you the whole school year to get those good grades. Okay? So I'm going to be asking you to identify your short-term and long-term goals. Today, I will help you. I will identify my short-term and long-term goals. Okay, so here's a little worksheet that's going to help us give a visual to some goals that we need to set in some sections of our life or setting goals. So I'm going to discuss some potential goals and then I'm going to share with mine. So some potential goals could be like graduating high school, being a part of a team or a group, or reading more books, or getting more physically active. It's very important to have goals in these sections because this is something that's going to help us maintain ourselves as we continue to grow older. In our job, we want to be able to set a goal just so we could be equipped with being able to provide for ourselves and or our families. Our personal life, something that we do for ourselves that would make us feel better or anything of that nature. And where to live. When you grow older, maybe after you graduate high school, think about some place you'd want to live or who you'd want to live with. For me, for my job, I work with you guys, and it's a job, a goal for me to be able to make a student smile each day. I love seeing you guys' smiles, so that's a really short-term goal for me as I can get it done each day. In my personal life, I'd want to be able to do 100 push-ups straight without stopping. Now that's a long-term goal because I can't do that in a day. It's going to take me days, weeks, or maybe even a month. And somewhere to live, I live in a home now, but I would love to live on a farm or a ranch that have a lot of land. And this is considered a long-term goal just because I can't get up and move right now today or even tomorrow or maybe this week. It'll take me some more time to continue to work and save my money so my family and I can go out and live on a farm or a ranch. Here we have Malachi willing to help us out with the activity. So for example, he's going to give us what he wrote down for his goals. Okay, Malachi, so what is a goal you have for your job?
The goal that I wanted to set for is to be a teacher. And I think that it's a long term because you have to go to school and be an adult.
Nice. Okay, and what about a goal for your personal life?
The goal for my personal life, what I said was to do my homework without my dad asking. And I think that it's a short term because you could do it in a day.
All right. And lastly, where do you want to live after you graduate?
After I graduate, I want to live in a house with my brothers and my friends next to my mom and dad. I think that it's a long term because it would take me a long time to get a house because you have to work and get paid and you need a job.
Nice, thank you. Okay, and this is kind of like a little help sheet for us making a plan to reach our goals. Like some steps to take that's going to help us get there. What do I need for this goal? Like some materials you might need. How long will it take to reach? What questions do I have about my goal? And who can help me? So what you're going to do, you're going to choose a long-term goal and try to answer these questions or try to help set up a plan to reach your long-term goal. All right, here's Malachi to help us out again with the second part of the activity, which would be the goal setting. So he's going to read to us what he wrote down as far as his plan that he has to reach his long-term goal.
So, goal setting, becoming a teacher. Steps is keeping your good grades while you're in school. Another step is graduate high school and study towards a teacher degree applying Clovis High. What do I need for this goal? Books, good sleep, hard work. How long will it take me to reach this goal? It will take me 14 years. What questions do I have? What to do when you're a teacher? Who can help me? Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, teachers.
All right, cool. So that was his setting for his plan is reaching his long-term goal. And lastly, here is a sheet to help us develop some skills or use some skills that's going to help us reach our goal. There's ask for help, like if you need to ask somebody to help you with anything you need to help reach your goal. You could do some research, or maybe look it up online. Think about what I need. What do I need to help me reach my long-term goal? Again, some materials I may need. Tell someone about my goal. Hey, mom, dad, friend, cousin, grandma, I want to help myself do 100 push-ups. Is there something that you could help me with? For my example, practice. I'm gonna practice doing some push-ups for myself. Maybe 5 a day or 10 a day. And then make a plan, which we have already done in the last activity. So this is just another sheet that's just gonna help us give us some skills that we can do to help reach our long-term goal. And here's Malachi to help us through the ending part of our life skills activity. It'll be him giving us his skills he used, or he's going to use, help him reach his long-term goal.
A skill that I will use is asking for help. I will ask my teachers questions on how they became a teacher. I could even ask my dad and Miss C. Another skill I will use is practice. I will practice on helping my brothers and sister on math or reading. I will help teach them. Awesome. All right, everybody, that concludes our activity for today. I hope you guys learned from it. I hope I helped you out and did a good job. I tried my best for you guys to understand what a goal is, how to set a goal, and how to reach our goals. I will be seeing you guys soon, whether it be another video or hopefully all this stuff goes away. Until then, take care. Please stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.